Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Honest Hero Spotlight. Yes, I just said months, which is due to the fact that I'm planning to put these things out monthly. But as always, I can't make any promises because, I'm a lazy fucking potato that someone photoshopped a coconut onto. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about Gossen. Or Gossen. Who gives a shit? Now, Mobile Legends has slowly grown to be probably the most played mobile MOBA on the market. I know, I'm just as sad as you are. And with its enormous success comes a large fanbase that demands more new and unique heroes to be added constantly. And to my surprise, Mountain has been able to live up to the expectations every time. Except for when Yishin was released, but we don't talk about that. And with this many heroes, it is to expect that some are stronger than others, but yet Mountain has still managed to make every hero either hard to learn or maybe just difficult to master. Not you, Lancelot, you're a fucking piece of shit. So the one question I have is just, why the fuck is Gossen a thing? Have you ever wondered what hero would be best for you to main? Well, look no further, because with this easy 3-question survey, you can find the perfect main for you. So, do you suck at this game? Does it take you about 4 tries to hit an ability? And are you incapable of telling the difference between a dagger and a sword? If you answered yes to at least none of these questions, then Gossen, the most forgiving hero in the entire game, is your future main. And now with this out of the way, prepare for my patented TM 5-step hero guide TM that's sure to get you into mythical glory or your money back. At this point you might be wondering, Coconut, what's up with this bullshit? When I clicked on this video, I expected you to praise me for my undoubtable supremacy of being able to play one of the hardest to play heroes in the entire game. Now, don't get me wrong, actually doing good with Gossen is hard as shit, and I respect everyone who can manage to go 11-3 with this guy and win the game. But you're not the source of my anger towards this hero. This video is pointed at all those Gossen players that will come into your lane every time your laning partner's low and just steal the kill away with a simple 5-dagger combo, not even bothering to give you an assist. Those are the type of people that led me to hate this guy, because the scenario is always the same. He gets fed, you and the rest of your team fall behind, he dies once because he thought diving fountain on a Franco was a good idea, and you lose the game to one of these messages. But of course, as a great man once said, if it exists, the complete opposite must exist as well. You know who said that? I did. It was me. It's kinda like the life and anti-life equation from Darkseid. Remember Darkseid? No?
Okay.
So as we all know, the law of polarity proclaims that whenever there are at least 2 Gossens in one match, the one on your team will play like an AI from the 80s powered by 2 potatoes and a piece of charcoal, and the one on the enemy team is the third coming of Jesus that can pull off a 10-dagger combo and a fanny mid-flight that's just here to help his duo Q buddy get out of Grandmaster. And when you play against a Gossen like that, it is just so damn tilting, because you can do literally nothing about it. It doesn't matter if you're 14k HP high-lows or a Clint critting for 16k damage every 0.5 seconds, because this man can and will rip your butt cheeks apart. Allow me to explain why. Gossen's passive is called Dagger Specialist. Yes, this was indeed a name that someone at Mountain thought would be a good name for this. You could have called this, I don't know, Hidden Blade, Devastating Strike, Tiny Dick Attack. Anything that isn't Dagger Specialist is my point. After every 3 abilities that Gossen casts within a short period of time, his next basic attack deals bonus damage based on the enemy's missing health and heals Gossen for 80% of the damage dealt. So that means if you lasted the tankiest tank out there with this, you can heal like 500 health from it. It's great. I love it. And now you might be thinking, wait a minute, if he needs to use 3 abilities to get it up, then he needs to use his entire kit in order to use it once. And if that's actually what you just thought, then you've either never played this game or you have the memory span of a fucking goldfish. Because did I mention that every single one of his abilities can be fucking recast? Because why have 3 abilities when you can have 6? Bring out the bleach, I'm drinking to that one. Gossen's one is called Sword Spike, and it's a skill shot with the flying speed of an original Sonic character that, when you hit a target, deals a tiny bit of damage and marks the enemy hit. If an enemy is marked, you can recast the ability to literally, and I mean literally, run at them at the speed of fucking sound and deal damage again. Now the bullshit part about this is that it doesn't matter where you or Gossen are, because you can use the second cast from anywhere on the fucking map. And what just makes this so fucking ridiculous is that he doesn't use some sort of fucked up space magic to teleport to his target. He just straight up runs at you faster than a rhino hyped up on steroids singing the USSR national anthem and stabs you in the back with his dick innuendo. Gossen's second ability is called Shadow Blade Slaughter, and it's the only fitting ability name in his entire kit. Upon activation, Gossen throws out 5, count 'em, 5 daggers that deal damage in the cone in front of him, and oh yeah, they also fucking pierce. This ability is literally Hayabusa's shurikens, with the only difference being that it shoots 2 additional projectiles and the damage doesn't decay. Like, not at all. After you've shot the daggers, they'll remain idle in the ground and you can once again recast the ability and all the daggers will come flying back to your location, dealing an extra set of damage to everyone who gets hit. So late game throwing either one at someone, running at them and shooting 5 daggers at their face and recalling them immediately and finishing them off with your empowered auto attack, you can pretty much one-shot every squishy within microseconds. You can sort of imagine Gossen as the most potent poker in the game, but unlike other people who poke you repeatedly with one ability, he pokes you once with all of them. Okay, now, the last ability in Gossen's kit. His infamous ultimate ability is called Incompetence. Remember when I said his 2 had the only fitting name in his kit? Yeah, take that back, this one's also pretty good. It's a fucking teleport. They gave one of the heroes with the highest base movement speed in the game a fucking teleport. I've called Gossen the most forgiving hero in the game earlier, and you'll soon learn why. This ability makes Gossen teleport to his target location, deal no damage, and reset the cooldown of his 1 and 2. So not only does this ability serve as a second gap closer when you've missed your 1 or as an escape when you're in a bad spot, but it also resets his cooldowns, giving him a second chance at hitting his 1, and if he misses again, guess what? He can recast the ability to give him another fucking dash. And this is just what makes me mad when it comes to fighting against this guy, because no matter how bad he fucks up, as long as you're not 4 levels above him, his actions don't have consequences. Oh, the enemy's too far away to be hit by your 2? Shoot your ult, dash, throw your 1, and bam. That was hard. Oh, the enemy dodged your daggers? Never mind, you can ult and try again. Oh, you're in a bad spot? Oh wait, you have a TP and a dash that are the range of Lila's ult if chained together. So overall, Gossen is a hero that will absolutely dominate every match if in the right hands and might not necessarily kill you if in the wrong hands, but he'll sure as hell make you mad about having to bag every 2 minutes. And yes, I know he does have counters like Hellcurt or Ruby, but almost every Gossen's smart enough not to engage on those guys. So practically every match against this guy, your team's just gonna stick together to avoid being soloed and then ends up getting killed by the Johnson that your ally didn't ban because Alpha is way more important to ban. So in conclusion, Gossen falls into the same category as Lancelot. Easy to play, hard to master. Not you, Lancelot, your skill cap is lower than the extent of my humor. Nobody likes him, and it's almost impossible to play him in ranked because he'll get banned like 90% of the time. And finally, on my personal hatred list, Gossen proudly takes up rank number 5. You might not lose the game, but the next person that says the word sword will get punched in the face. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. If you want to see more of this series, feel free to leave a comment down below telling me what hero you want me to do next. And as always, I'll see you next time.
Everybody get your fucking hands up.